Today we're going to the museum because I wanted to go and it's free, so I'm going. Apparently now I'm vlogging. I'm gonna take my phone with me and film things. Fuck. I also did my nails because I was bored. I put makeup on. It's not well done. But anyway, I don't care. I'm gonna phone. I'm not gonna phone. I'm gonna take my phone with me and I'm gonna vlog. Also, I don't know what shoes to put on. This or these because I love dogs. But it's kinda hot outside. But I love dogs. But it's hot. I don't know. Pardon me for my English because I'm not English and I want to try in English. Why? I don't know. But I love it, so I'm gonna try, and if my English is not perfect, I'm sorry.
C'est ça qui est essentiel. Je cherche absolument pas chez nous.
So, we're back. That was pretty good actually. Weird at first because you see just eyes looking at you. Then you just go in the room and there's a sort of body, I would say. And you don't know what it is. And you're like, is this gonna be like this all the time? Because it's kind of scary. And it was not. You just have like a few paintings, things like that. It's like modern art, so it's not realistic or else, but represents something. I didn't understand everything, but I was good looking. The whole thing was about nature and what? It was actually about nature and animals, humans, all together, how you need to perceive, things like that. It was for the first floor, just weird because there was like the eyeballs, the body, and a sort of film. I don't know what it was. There was just like animals and I don't know how you call it. Gros plan. That would be the translation of it. You're like, that's cool, but what? I don't understand. Maybe there's a meaning. I don't know everything. And you go to on the first floor, no, second, because for me it's the first, but for English people is the second. Second floor, and you see just paintings. That looks like kids made it, but that was good looking. It was mostly by this artist. I wouldn't dare pronounce the name because it was Brazilian and I don't know any pronunciation of it. So it was this guy. I really liked how it looks. It was mostly like jungle, thing like that. Jungle. I don't know. I just don't playing with this. Then all looked like it was made by a kid. But in a way, it was not just kids painting things because kids just do it randomly. There was no technique. But there, you're like, okay, that's not realistic, but I wouldn't do this. I would never. I'm not really an arts person. It won't be precise, like no explanation or else. There were no explanation or way too long for me to read. I don't like to read that much. And look good. For me, it's just aesthetic. That's great. Then third floor. You just go into the room and then you just see it was a fresco. That's the word, I guess. And it was huge. Like not like, oh, it was big. It was a human next to it just looks so tiny. That's not the first thing you gotta see. So you go to the left and there's this video about a guy talking about how he drew and why he does, sorry. Isn't art, like for me, art is about expressing yourself. And in a way, he was drawing not to express feelings, but to be as more realistic as he could. Through the whole video, he explained that it takes so long because he wanted to be so precise. A tree looked like that and it would be the same ever again. No, every single tree is different. Every species is different. He also said something. Most of the time, artists said they're free because they can do whatever they want. But he didn't feel like he was free because he wanted to reproduce the reality. Like, I could talk about it for hours, but that's not the point. After that, you just go to the biggest fresco I've ever seen. The guy who painted it said that it was just like looking through a window and then you just make it bigger because you want to see details. That's just sum up. That's the worst sum ever. That's a summary that is horrible. Apparently, technique he used is pretty good. I can judge about it. Then, you go to this room, like it's just a dark room where there's 3 walls and you just record nature. And then you see a video of why he's doing this. And for him, it's just like music. Humans use music to express themselves. He just record nature because for him, it's just like music made by nature. Is it clear? It just helped him connect with it. That was actually weird to see. I understand the concept of recording, but why do I need to know the frequencies of it? He also said something that was pretty interesting. The further you get from nature by being in a city, the more you destroy culture because you don't connect with nature anymore. Then that was not the end, was it? That was the last thing I've seen. That was that was pretty good. Had a great time. Don't regret doing this. It was a bit short. There were not many things to see, but yeah, that was good. I just like sharing things like that. I already did like Nausicaa. It was in French actually because I just recorded it for myself at first, and then I was like, why not? Just try. I hope you enjoyed because I did.